Hey, Max.
What up?
I'll fucking kill you!
What is with you in that tonight?
I don't know. It's living rent-free in my brain. Welcome to 16-bit summer.
How's it going?
It's going, buddy.
All right. Okay. So, I don't remember this.
Okay.
It definitely does not look... I don't know what in the Taito bubble bobble is going on here, but...
So, it's called Chiki Chiki, boys. I just learned, trying to set it up for Twitch, that apparently in America it was called Mega Twins, except I very distinctly remember renting this game in Family Video in Napoleon, Ohio, and it was absolutely called Chiki Chiki Boys, so I don't know where they're getting Mega Twins.
Also, it's
Hi,
like,
Sparks.
it said Chiki Chiki Boys. Hey, Sparks. It said Chiki Chiki Boys in the,
Ooh,
in
what
the,
should we name them? I got it.
Alright, what do you got? Penis.
Penis.
Wonderful.
Penis.
It said Chiki Chiki Boys in the title splash, and this is in English.
Yep, absolutely.
So I'm thinking you don't have like some kind of patch
God.
going or anything.
I've forgotten the controls,
Chiki
Max.
Chiki Boys sounds questionable. Yeah, a little bit.
We're in for a long play. Actually, we're probably going to be short because I never was able to beat this as a kid, but...
Oh, okay.
When I eventually, die and get tired of repeating the same level over and over again, I've got a second project that we can do this evening. Tonight will be the night of unbeatable games.
Okay.
That's the theme for 16.
I love that they put your big penis in the corner there.
Right. Fuck you think you're going? Oh God, he's popping pills.
Cheek.
Oh shit! I didn't kill him.
I was like, okay, so that's you doing the crazy lightning stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
You betcha.
Got like your special moves.
So this game is extremely fun and the music rocks.
Oh, by the way, I don't hear the music. I'm gonna have to watch the stream later. I'm not sure why.
Oh shit. You're not hearing it on Discord like at all.
No.
Well, then what the fuck's the point of what we're doing?
I wonder if we have it muted. I wonder if I have it muted.
Yeah, you probably
Let's
do.
see.
You probably have me muted on Discord.
User volume. It's kind of in the middle.
Is the box checked mute?
It's not checked mute, but I bet it's something. I bet it's Discord. It hasn't updated the.
Yeah, but you were able to hear 16.
The headphones on.
Right? You were able to hear
That was
16.
that was on our computer. This is the laptop.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. 'Cause I have no access to the computer tonight. Let's see here. Voice and video.
But yeah, no, like ever since we played that demo, like all I've been shit. Well, a good start. All I've been thinking
There
about
we
is
go.
FF16. Oh, okay, you can hear it.
Oh,
Sweet.
that is cute.
Oh, it gets better. Very 90s anime sounding.
I love this. Yeah.
Takes you back to simpler times.
Yeah. Very cheery, optimistic music.
Yeah, on the eve of a whole bunch of cyber terrorists apparently trying to dismantle the U.S. economy.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about that. What's
you
going
didn't
on?
hear about that. Apparently, like, the United States government is experiencing some kind of a cyber attack.
Oh, geez. Okay. Now I need to look into this. It's just slightly scary.
Just slightly. Never figured out how to
I
get
feel
away
like
from this guy either.
The U.S. government hasn't like all their computers are saying, "Hey, we need to update," and they're like, "Remind me tomorrow."
Oh God, it's Y2K.
It's like the Mayan Y2K, maybe. I don't know.
Right. Come on, Cheeky.
So,
I don't know what their actual name is. So it's just Cheeky.
Cheeky penis.
Cheeky penis. Cheeky penis. That's right. But also, the castle, does it kind of...
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
It does look
the vibe
very casino-esque.
Also, I'm guessing in Japan she's naked.
Welcome, warrior penis.
I'm so happy I named him Penis. Sparks, somebody went to a porn site and the firewall turned off. Oh, that's great. Please take this
Please
bomb.
take this bomb.
This penis
Holy
bomb.
shit.
But in much more positive news, did you see that after his first like court hearing, Trump immediately went on the news and thought he was making threats when what he was really doing was admitting to his crimes.
Okay, he can't help himself. He keeps doing that. And again, the same coworker who like has me and another coworker on a text chain is just like, oh, this is just, you know, he's gonna get past this. It's gonna be 4 more years. And it's just like, wow. I think the whole thing is like, when you throw your vote away like that, or I mean,
Like
I guess
you have,
they got
you
what
have
they wanted,
to feel
sort of
vindicated somehow. Yeah.
You have to dig your heels in, I guess.
Yep.
And be like, oh yeah, this is
Well,
he's gonna beat it.
Yeah, and some of the people that they're like interviewing about what's happening right now, I mean, it really is a cult. It's sad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's kind of like, all joking aside, it's sad anyways that our country is going through this. That like someone that we elected into the seat of highest power is guilty of espionage, like against the country. I mean, that's a sad thing.
Yeah. And
what's also sad
seemingly
is just,
half the country doesn't believe it.
yeah, right. And like, how many people still somehow believe that he's the second coming of Jesus? Like, it's insane.
Okay. It is. Okay, so I don't know anything about this game, but I do know it's definitely racist.
It's absolutely racist somehow.
I kind of feel like it's one of those, you know,
folksy Japanese racism.
Yeah, like Japanese racism against Chinese. You know, that whole thing.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, they have their stuff that are like, oh, this is, you know, it's a fun little anime, and I was just testing. Okay.
See if you're a real warrior, or if you're just a regular penis.
Your penis is worthy of.
Oh shit! I can't jump on this. Oh wait, I know what I have to do. Oh, I have to kill myself.
Is that a clam? Yeah, it is.
It's not a clam. Check that frame rate. This was one of those games where like I would think I was doing so awesome that I was going into slow-mo.
Oh yeah.
It was like everything was a reward when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Folksy Japanese racism
like,
sounds like a band name. Yeah, a little bit, Sparks.
Well, yeah. FJR, let's get on it. Oh. Got a Gleok, or yeah, Mega Man 2 boss. Okay. Speaking of, did we ever beat Cuphead? Or do we? I don't think we did. We have to go back to that.
We got like, I think, to the last part of the game and then kept getting sidetracked with other stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think we got like too frustrated or anything. We definitely. No. I mean,
there were a couple of bosses that made us try hard, but
yeah, whatever we were doing before that, like flying stage in the desert. I remember that one was fine, but the one before that really got us for a while. Yeah, this is very. I don't know what the word is, but
folksy.
Yeah,
folksy
and I feel like we did not get. They didn't port over, you know, a whole lot of games like this.
No, they didn't, which is what made it so unique when I was a kid.
Although I do think there's probably a lot of games on the Genesis that, one, I've never played, and two, I've probably never even heard of, because I've never heard of this. I thought maybe I knew what you were talking about a few weeks ago.
Did you have a Genesis?
But no.
Back in the day?
Yeah. But you know what? It wasn't, like, readily accessible. We always kept it at my grandpa's house. And so my aunt still is holding on to it. But yeah, it was pretty much just we went over there and we got to play, you know, Sonic 2 and the Mortal Kombat with the blood.
Yep, the Mortal Kombat
with
the blood.
Your penis, aren't you?
Your penis, aren't you? It is it's magical orb. Cost 1,200 coins.
I wish, yeah. They don't tell you what it is. The magic orb the lightning thing that you used on the first boss?
Ooh, there's a couple things I should get, but all I want is the power sword.
Yeah, just get the power sword. You know you want. This is how you do it. This is how you
so
play
gotta
like the
continue.
Mega Man games with the store. Is you save up for the most expensive thing first because it's usually
Sparks.
required for the Wily stages.
Was that a goat or a dog with horns? You tell me. Eat power sword, bitches. Looks like my other sword, but powerful. You can probably hear the click, click, click,
Hey,
click, click of the Sega
Yeah, I can.
controller in the background. That's
Hey,
all this game is.
We do get sidetracked, Sparks.
Just
But
a hair.
I feel like we've completed. I mean,
We've completed like
completed
full-on
that FF16
RPGs.
demo.
Yeah. We beat FF6, FF4. We've done some long projects. FF7.
Lately, what have we actually completed? Let's see.
Completed Shut the Hell Up.
Completed that really long shut the hell up. Oh, speaking of 16, so
you, Mr.
I was
Krabs.
listening
Sorry, go on.
to the not play the hits, the Kind of Funny podcast. I don't know if you ever listened to them, but so it had one of the hosts today, and their special guest that was like co-hosting was the guy that voices Clive in 16.
Ooh, really?
And turns out he's like, I mean, he's a gamer, but he's like a big nerd. Like
Ooh,
he actually
good.
has been listening to that podcast like every day for 3 years, and so I think that's why he was like, you know, quick to nab. But yeah, he was just talking about like, oh, Summer Game Fest and the games he likes and everything. It's like, oh, this guy's actually pretty cool. He's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard
So-
he's a pretty cool dude. Well, which is kind of funny because the guy who played Noctis was also pretty chill. If I
he
remember
was
right.
pretty cool. Yeah.
They just
So-
I kind of get the feeling that Square Enix is just like hiring people
Oh, shit.
they like for those things.
Yeah, it's God, I know it's like 1 year exclusivity. That's gonna be a long wait for me. Like I have no idea. Oh no!
You're not getting the PS5, huh? Game over. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Try harder next time, bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Do I have to? Oh, I guess I do. Okay.
I love it too, Sparks.
Let's give it another go. Let's give it another go.
What?
That was my warm-up round.
Why from? Like, how many times did you die? Like
Taro.
3 times?
Okay, I guess
maybe?
I'm Taro now.
Okay, cool.
So you only get
So you
one
don't have to
continue. You can buy more, but yeah. It's gonna save up a whole bunch of money.
Back to start. Okay. Ooh, is there anything up there? Hey. Okay.
There are
a little
secrets. I
something.
don't remember them all. I know I've gotten further than level 3 in the past, but
So this was at Family Video that you were renting this from?
I believe Video Connection.
Oh, Video Connection. Okay.
One older, even.
What else? There was 2 other rental places.
Weirdly enough, the Rite Aid had a pretty
Yeah,
like, it
had
was
the
smaller.
video section.
Yeah, it was smaller,
Mhm.
but you could find some really unexpected things there every once in a while.
Yeah, for sure. And then there was Downtown Napoleon. It became a clothing store like shortly after I moved, I think.
Okay.
But it was like started with an A or an E or something, and it was just like really dark. They were usually like a few months behind getting anything new.
Interesting.
Like I remember for the longest time they only had like NES games to rent.
I don't remember that. I do remember the one right across from the bridge. I think it was like next to Brothers Supermarket or something like that.
Oh gee, I don't even remember that store.
So Brothers was a local place, but it was on the other side of the bridge, so you dare not be caught there.
I barely, yeah.
You best
Yeah,
stay
it
on
was,
your own side of the bridge.
It's like
But-
I'm gonna have to ask Jim. It's like Elvira or something weird
But the
like
reason
that. But
the reason I would go to that one, oh shit, was because they were the only place in town where I could consistently rent FF2/4. But like Family Video never had
Okay.
it, Video Connection never had it. They both had FF3/6, but if I wanted to rent 2, it had to be from Brothers.
gotcha.
Until I eventually finally found a copy of 4 to purchase. Which, by the way, that is a very like vivid memory in my head because I love that game so much.
Oh yeah.
Like, by the time you introduced me to it, it was already like not super common in stores.
Yeah.
Because
That's true.
FF6 had just come. I'm just gonna call them by their real names. FF6
Yeah.
had just come out, and so you can find that in most places, but 4 you couldn't find anywhere. And
Yeah.
so I would go like every weekend when Dad had to like go to Toledo for something. I would ask him if I could tag along and go to like just random stores with him. Oh no. Oh, yes. Okay.
Nice.
And
Wait.
like almost all the time.
Didn't you name him Penis again?
I did, but she changed it to Taro for some reason.
What the hell? It's getting smarter.
But yeah, I would go from place to place and have like no luck ever. But one day, like we were at some place you wouldn't expect. It was like I don't remember if it was like Big Lots in the 90s, but it was a store like Big Lots essentially.
Okay.
And right in the back of the store, it was like a warehouse place. Still can't remember what it was called specifically, but right in the back of the store, they had like a bin of like video games that were, just like used or on the way out essentially. Like they weren't in boxes. They were just like loose, and so you had to like dig through the whole box to find anything. No, it wasn't Kmart Sparks. It was definitely like it was a different kind of store. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. But anyway, so there was just this huge bin, and it was 1990, like what, 5 or something like that. So you could just leave your kid and go shopping. So I just asked Dad. So I just asked Dad if I could. Oh, okay, you can only have one continue at a time. Gotcha. Well, I can't afford the sword, so we might as well do the shield, right?
Okay. Sounds good.
But anyway, so I spent like 45 minutes while Dad was going around getting the stuff he actually needed, just digging through this bin, and like certain I wasn't gonna find anything because it was. Though the kind of funny thing is, I distinctly remember a copy of Yoshi's Island being in there, and just like, wow, 1995, you could just go to a bargain bin and find Yoshi's Island, and like Castlevania 4 and Contra were all like in there, and just like, oh, these games are stupid. This isn't what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I didn't think they were stupid back then, but it wasn't what I was looking for. But then finally, like, I saw Dad coming. I'm like, oh no, I'm almost out of time. I've just got to start grabbing things, and there it was. Like there was FF4 just like sitting there.
Wow. Yeah. That's fucking awesome. And I can imagine something like that staying because it was like buried treasure.
Right.
Just so unexpected.
Well, and the funny thing was, Dad, being a nice guy, he was getting ready to like get on the pre-dawn internets and like look for ways to purchase it for like $100+,
Oh wow.
In 90s money. Like that was gonna be a either Christmas or birthday gift for me, I forget exactly, but but instead we found it there for like $10. So
now, I was about to say, probably a lot cheaper being out of the box and everything. That's sweet.
It was great.
I was like the few times you'd actually find. Actually, I remember shopping for like Super Nintendo games and stuff at flea markets when I was a kid, and that was very fun to like just kind of flip through, and it'd be a lot of like. Even back then, I feel like a lot of sports games and stuff. But,
sure.
Stuff that they would have.
On, but...
And we actually got Block from a flea market, so we never had the box for that game. I don't think. I think I'll have to ask Jim about that one. But yeah, it was. I feel like we also got Mega Man X from a flea market.
That's a heck of a find.
I'm nearly positive. Yeah. And I think that was the only Mega Man X game we owned. But
Mega Man. Dude, another one of those kind of dumb memories that I have is I distinctly had the chance to purchase Mega Man X3 and didn't. And I got something really stupid that I don't even freaking remember what it was now. I think I got like Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, which was fine, but...
Which is a fun game.
Oh yeah, it's a very fun game, but like I was never very good at fighting games.
Yeah. I also think it was post Mortal Kombat 2, which is like, that ruined a lot of fighters for me. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait, what does the red pill do? It's just health?
Health. Yeah, just more health than the blue pill. Get it? Fucking dragon. I'll fucking
TNT is better. I don't know about that, Sparks. I mean, Mortal Kombat 2, like when that came out, that was like, whoa, this is a sequel. Like, how are they doing everything so much better, so much bigger? So much bloodier. Like, Mortal Kombat
2 was something special.
And the fact that it had the blood on the Super Nintendo was very
Yeah,
cool. It's
right?
like, oh, okay, they learned their lesson.
Yeah, like they got bodied pretty hard on the Genesis with the first
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure the Super Nintendo was like always outselling the Genesis.
Oh
But
shit! Took a drink and I forgot about the
came
bonus
up.
stage. Sorry, you were saying.
Also, why did a castle lead you straight to the sky?
Why the hell not?
I don't understand. But yeah, it was. I think everyone just knew that it's just we are.
Cool.
I'm gonna get a Genesis. Like this is you're taking the most important aspect out of the game. It's probably what the thought was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody
I know
played Mortal
you're
Kombat
focusing
for
on
the
these crazy
plot
chili beans.
or...
Not like today, when NetherRealm Studios actually is very competent with. They probably do the single player fighting games the best.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Like,
there's an even
did
better
you play
ship.
through Mortal? Oh, nice. How much does it
Ooh,
cost?
Let's see. Okay, I can afford some health and the sword. Excellent.
Okay, cool.
Though I should probably get the continue. Oh wait, I can afford all three. Nice.
Oh shit, nice.
Shit. Rolling it, baby.
Good.
All right, cool. That was great.
All right, setting yourself up.
The Ace
And
Shield.
Maybe you can beat Chiki Chiki Boys tonight.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I don't think so either. But that's not. I don't think I could either.
That would be some. Considering I played this game a lot as a kid, and I don't think I ever got past like 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, and there's some games like that I just know. Hey, I haven't played this in 5 years, like Super Metroid. I haven't played this in so many years, although now I haven't played a lot of the randomizers, that it's like, this is fine. We can go right on stream. I'll
fine.
pick it back up and I won't forget a single thing about it,
Right.
And like Plock was the same way. I didn't play Plock a whole bunch, but I know it enough that I know all the little beats of the stages when the logs are gonna like fuck you from the sky very quickly.
Yep.
There's stuff like that. But then it's like I was talking to you earlier. It's like, oh, if we do Contra 3 tonight, I'm gonna need to refresh myself so I don't embarrass myself, in front of you.
I was
Sparks.
thinking about Donkey Kong Country, but we'll. I still haven't decided whether I want to try to get back to where we were or just start from the beginning. It might be easier to start from the beginning, honestly, because
and you know what?
Instead
we'll
of diving into one of the
through.
hardest stages.
Yeah, because were we at the snowy world?
Yeah, no, I think we were like in the oil rig.
Oh, we were in the oil.
We were
right.
like near the end of the game.
Yeah, because I think we did. Were we only playing that one together? Like when I was actually over?
we were doing couch
I think
co-op,
so.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, starting from the beginning, I think is fine. And literally 2 episodes or less.
I'm gonna live.
Nice. Oh God, good thing you lived. No,
I lived. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. I used my magic. I don't have any.
Now is that supposed to be? I don't know if they were playing, because I thought it was like whipped egg nigiri or something.
Forget what this
That'd
guy
be very
is.
specific.
Oh, he's not so bad. He's not so bad. He's actually kind of a bitch. He's sort of like he's sort of like this exact same boss in Link's Awakening.
There weren't any. I'm trying to think because I literally just played the remake like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There were no like the side-scrolling sections were so short.
Yeah, they were all
And,
just like
maybe a
sub-dungeons.
mini game here and there, like not even a proper dungeon or anything. There was no bosses.
Yeah.
that you did
yeah, the
side-scrolling.
glowfish. The glowfish was the only
That's what
side-scrolling
you're-
boss, which is what I'm referencing right now.
I don't remember that at all. And I literally just beat that game like a little while ago.
Well, he was there.
Huh. Okay.
He was just a
when
big
did you fight him?
anglerfish. I forget what
Okay.
dungeon he's in, but yeah, he's
Oh,
literally just an
there is like a fish dungeon, or it has a lot of fish statues.
Yeah. There's a
That
fish
seems
dungeon.
Familiar. Okay. Yeah, maybe it. Huh. Interesting.
Believe
That
me,
game I
don't doubt me
forget
on
a
Link's
lot
Awakening,
of stuff
man.
that. No, I think you know
That game
that
is
game
my
really
jam.
well.
Yeah.
I need to play that one again because
Sparks,
there's a lot of.
Yeah, go ahead. You first.
I don't think I could. Like Link to the Past, I would never get stuck. I know how to do everything. Link's Awakening, I forget things, and I'm like, wait, what do I get the chain chomp first, or what item order do I go in? So yeah, I don't know the beats of that game very well.
Uh-huh. Funny thing is,
Oh, thanks, Sparks. That's really nice.
The funny thing I do, but they're topless, aren't they? But when I played it with Nick, I completely forgot like one small thing and got us stuck for like an episode and a half.
Wait, what? Link's Awakening?
Yeah, Link's Awakening. Going back to Sparks real quick, I just noticed your comment about FF4. Yeah, it's on our YouTube recordings if you ever want to check it out. It was a fun series. I played
in
with
the
Nick.
Toys R Us catalog. Oh, I was literally going to mention Toys R Us when you were talking about your FF4 story, because that was always like that's where we got a lot of our games.
Oh yeah,
and it was always a special experience because you saw like the art there, those little plastic things that you would flap up and down. You would like flap it up to read the back of the box,
right?
And then you would take the big ticket with you to the R zone. You know, it was always like a very special thing. Also, a lot of Super Nintendo games were like $70 back then. Jeez.
And we never realized it because our parents paid for them.
But yeah, I remember.
But like in 90s money, that's nuts too.
That was
nuts. A big purchase.
Do you remember a game they really need to remake, and they never will because I don't think the story is canon anymore, but was it Shadow of the Empire on the N64?
Oh yeah, the N64. Oh my god, that was so good.
That was a really good game.
Did you know that it's on there? It got kind of a soft remaster on Steam.
No, jeez.
Not like 1080p graphics or anything like that, but it is in widescreen and it is playable on modern hardware.
Oh, okay. So like many years later, it got an update. That's interesting.
So like I own it actually.
Oh wow,
it's on Steam.
I wouldn't mind going through that just because.
It's only like $3 on Steam too. Like,
oh okay. Like honestly, that game had some really good music.
Yes. Oh my god, it was so good. The battle
was also.
Go ahead.
Like the Hoth battle, or
the opening one, like
whatever.
The only level you really need to play. Like it was all good. Like I enjoyed the game from start to finish, despite its janky controls. But
oh yeah, I thought it was the coolest freaking thing ever to like bring down the AT-ATs.
Oh my god, like, it was so like that. That was probably the first game where like I thought of video games as like, oh my god, this is like a movie.
You know what? I remember feeling that way too, watching you play, because you got it first and beat it. But
the early days of the N64.
Watching that, and like
God, that was the best Christmas ever. It really was. Like for Christmas, I got
Christmas '96.
Christmas '96, I got an N64, Mario 64, and Shadows of the Empire.
Oh my god! Oh come on! Yeah,
I know. I was a spoiled kid.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But gosh, what was it? Yeah, I remember feeling similarly, where it was like, oh, like anything is possible with video games. Like,
yes.
Now it's 3D. Mario 64 was 3D, but then this was like, oh, they can just make it like a movie, you know?
And you know, it's funny because like graphics are relative. Like what is impressive today in a few generations won't look that impressive, but like that was absolutely like a game that like transported me out of like, you know, like, oh, it's 64 bits and it's really cool, to like, this is real life. It will never get better than this.
Yeah.
By the way, this is as far as I've ever gotten, so...
I was about to... And it seems like the difficulty, like, really ramped up.
Just a hair. Oh, you made it
this
far,
smug
didn't you,
motherfucker?
hombre?
I find that offensive.
Well, you won't make it past me, the green bandito.
Green bandito.
Green bandito.
Didn't Mario Mario Super Saga... Wasn't it like the Bean Kingdom or something?
The Bean Kingdom?
That kidnapped the princess? Or no, they didn't kidnap her. What did they do? They took her voice.
Dude, did I ever tell you about that coffee place I worked for right before I went to get my master's?
You did. What was it called?
Oh, you want to know what it was called?
Japanese, yes. Yep.
So
more folksy Japanese.
Right when I started, they changed the name to Big B Coffee. They changed it to Big B from Beaners.
Oh wow, that's right. I forgot about that.
And to be fair, like I think the company was started by like a sweet little old lady or something like that, and it was a really innocent, like no idea that was a slur of any kind, and was like mortified to find out.
Big B's, because this is Defiance College, right?
Yeah, well, it was Defiance, Ohio, right? It was right
Defiance,
out.
Ohio. Okay, gotcha.
Right across campus from where I went to college, and So like, oh no, prior to my master's, I was doing a year of
Oh, shit.
AmeriCorps.
That looks very last stagey.
You'd think so, but it's not, because we
But
just
it's
saw that
not.
there's like 3 more. But yeah, what was I saying? No, I screwed
So
myself
we're-
out of the. Sorry.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah.
Big
So
B.
I was doing a year of AmeriCorps, and
Okay.
that was gonna help me pay for college. But then used to love Big B. It is a good coffee place. It is genuinely good. So we got 3 more stages to go. And
I do a Peter's man.
yeah. But then
They'd never seen a real one before.
the guy who ran the nonprofit that I was working for embezzled like $75,000 and like stole from
Jeez.
Catholic charities and got arrested. And
Wow.
so my internship there ended real early, and so I did about 4 months just working for a coffee shop while I waited for the semester to start.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, it's a fun story now, but
Yeah. I mean, it worked out. I did get
yeah.
most of the scholarship money that I was working towards. So
Okay, that's good. So that's also fuck water stages in retro games. Like,
though actually this
never a
isn't
good
so
thing.
bad because all it basically means is that you can fly.
I just think about Turtles,
Turtles.
I guess all of Echo, but and the worst thing ever is Scrap Brain Zone 3 in
Oh my
freaking
God.
Sonic
Yeah.
1. Worst stage ever.
You know, Sonic 1, they were learning. They were finding
What is-
themselves.
He looks so. Was he dead? Okay, you did kill him. I thought you were dead for a second.
I lose
look
health
like such
really
a-
fast before like I start actually trying to preserve myself. Isn't that how it always is with these kind of games, though?
Maybe you need a challenge. You really need like to feel the pressure.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
drugs.
It's gonna play Tetris with you.
You bet he is. Oh God, he's got like an
Oh,
invincibility
no.
frame
Oh.
there. But if I stand in like right here, he can't get past me. Boy, he
Almost.
fucks me up though when he hits me though.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh
No.
shit, he's doing.
He's doing things.
He's
Make
making
him
some
stop doing
moves.
things. Dude! You're so
Oh,
close, man.
oh, I'm the
Nice.
champion. I think that was just the
You're the
mid-boss.
man. That was clutch.
I think that was just the mid boss.
Yeah.
But still,
He didn't have words for you, so.
you'll see a wall suddenly begin to rise.
I don't remember the
Be
water
careful.
stages, Sparks, but the controls in Spyro, yeah, were very floaty. And you like always wanted to dash, and then it got like your control over Spyro got even worse, but yeah,
Come on,
I
Health.
never
What the hell
beat
is
any of
that?
the Spyro games, but I definitely played the first one.
Oh no!
It is a game, it's like, I don't have too much interest in revisiting, but I wonder if they changed it up, made it more modern, because they had that
Didn't they just
the
re-release?
Spyro,
Yeah, the trilogy.
the something trilogy, Inferno,
Yeah,
or something
they,
like that.
They just re-released it not too terribly long ago, right? Oh no!
Yeah. That's what I was like, do we need another Spyro resurgence? Like, they did that with Crash Bandicoot, and apparently, the people who really liked Crash Bandicoot loved it.
Didn't they try to
With
give
the
him like
fourth
his own
one.
like expanded universe with like Skylanders or something like that?
Yeah,
It didn't really take
Skylanders was
off?
the Spyro. I don't know if like someone just sold the Spyro name or what that was.
I think so. I
Um,
think the studio that owns them sold it, and the new studio was like hoping to like get some of that sweet amiibo money, but they didn't want to make amiibos. They wanted to launch their own line, and it was just never.
There was the Skylander. And see, someone has to look this up. Like, if Skylanders predates amiibos, I know it doesn't predate Disney Infinity. Disney Infinity was definitely wanted that amiibo money.
The fuck is this?
It just looks really happy to see you.
Oh God!
All right, you got this.
I don't got this. He's,
What is it? No,
he's inching
no,
in
you
on me.
don't.
He's inching in on me. Oh man, he's got a lot of health. He is a damage sponge. Look at him go!
That's like,
Oh!
yeah. It's like you hit him once and you gotta back off. Oh, but nice,
alright,
dude.
cool. Whatever. A win is a win.
Yeah, right. All right, so this is the farthest you've ever gotten, huh? Oh, that
Yeah,
fucker's
by
right
like
on.
2 levels apparently.
Sweet.
We're not beating this, but I will do my best.
Where are you at? You got 2 stages left? Nice. All right. You're preserving yourself pretty well.
I really wish I could get the battle sword, but that's all right.
Maybe the last stage.
Yeah. Battle stage 3, Monster
Battle
Castle's
stage
dungeon.
3.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
No.
Up ahead, you may meet a monster who is an excellent swordsman. It was he who destroyed your kingdom. Oh, good.
Oh shit. Okay. No pressure.
No pressure. Just avenge your family.
This
Get up there.
this looks horrible.
Oh, it is. Like, even just getting around
Oh,
it
is.
is not fun.
God.
Oh, my God. Please, I need drugs. It's the only way I'm making it through this. Yeah, I love his dying face.
So, 16 comes out. Is it like a little more than a week?
No, a week to today.
Less than
Thursday.
a week to today. Sweet. Yeah, I'm sure you're counting down the days.
Yeah, man. You may not hear from me for a little bit.
Is that the swordsman? Are
That's
you
the
serious?
He's
What
just,
the hell?
what's his name from Undertale?
Sans.
And, yep.
Or maybe Papyrus would be a better fit.
Yeah, I love Papyrus. I love how he's one of those characters who like doesn't have a voice actor, but everyone knows exactly what he sounds like.
Right? It's funny that fans making videos and stuff always, do that voice.
Well, because
they
literally
a
like
little bit of Wario and Waluigi.
articulate him in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What you got
Now
going
he's
on?
just cheating.
All right, okay. That's the half
It
boss.
looks so pathetic.
Oh God, what's he doing? Oh, cool. He's just
Nice.
dying in a sad way. Come on, do I get a pill? God, I need
No.
medicine, please. Caracula.
Caracula?
Huh.
Okay. So was that? I'm thinking that actually was the swordsman that destroyed your kingdom.
Apparently.
Amiibo Skylanders. Okay, yeah, I thought Skylanders predated Amiibo.
Oh, really? Okay, I was wrong.
Disney Infinity was like 2015 or 2016.
So I
maybe?
guess it was Nintendo who wanted some of that sweet Skylanders money.
Is Skylanders still go? I feel like Skylanders stopped. Like they closed down,
Oh,
but
yeah, 100%.
Disney Infinity definitely did, and Disney Infinity was only around for like 2 or 3 years, and then they were like, "Yeah, this isn't profitable," so they just totally dropped
Sweet.
it. But I wonder, like, I never played any of the Skylander stuff, but I wonder how fun that was just to collect those and then see that shit in game.
Well, given that it never really took off, I'm guessing not.
We
very.
did. Yeah, we never really played it, but after the Lego movie came out, there was this Lego something Infinity game or something like that.
Oh, really?
That was kind of the same concept, and you would
Lego
scan things. It was for we got it for the PlayStation 3. God, we
Oh,
still
really?
have the little scanner and everything, or it's like you built this little portal.
Who
or
disturbs my
something.
sleep? Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's
Oh, fuck.
oh shit! Aim for his neck.
I don't know what. Oh, what
Wow.
the fuck? Why is he naked under there?
It's wow.
This boss seems like he was probably even more explicit in Japan. Ooh, shit, he's hard. He's got like a nasty hitbox.
Yeah, that's like the only time he's vulnerable is when he's like an inch away from killing you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how these games always were. Is like if it wasn't a bullet hell or something, it was finding the exact way of jumping into them or something with the harder bosses. And it always looked kind of weird. Like, this isn't how I would fight with a sword in real life.
Right.
But I'm just gonna jump and stab up or something. There was one game that
Goddamn.
had very interesting fencing kind of sword fighting. The
Bushido Blade.
was it? Well, Bushido Blade actually, yeah.
Or are you
but I'm
thinking
thinking of
16-bit game?
the NES, 8-bit game even. It was like Wizards and Warriors or something. I gotta look up what that game is called. It's kind of weird.
Well, the NES was kind of weird.
The NES was kind of weird.
Like those halcyon days of gaming before it was,
Wait, he waddles across. Yeah, seriously.
Did that hurt him at all? Nope. That was just a complete
No.
waste of magic. This could be it. This could be our game over, Max.
You still got magic, right?
Yeah, but I can't time it right.
I believe
These
in
little
you.
Dragon Quest bats are fucking me over.
I know Chiki Chiki Boys has never been your white whale, but I think you can do this. Make the child in you proud.
Okay. Oh! I knew it was
You
coming.
suck.
I had to get that bat.
That's
Sparks,
what I
you
get
got
for
this. You can
having
do it.
any faith in you.
You didn't get it. Game over. Thank you very much.
Oh, you
Nice.
did
Still
really
is the
good.
high score.
You did good. I mean, that was just a blind playthrough, basically.
Yeah, that was some horseshit.
And you got to probably the final boss.
Something like that.
Yeah, not bad.
Let's
not
return to
bad.
the main menu and see what else we got that I won't be able to beat.
Also, what is that noise from?
Oh, it's the bootleg thing that I loaded onto my Genesis Mini.
Okay. I was like, that sounds really familiar. What else you got?
As long as
here?
we're on things that I'll never ever beat.
Oh God, come on.
This game was so good. Like
Oh,
I've
dude,
always
how
wished that
many-
I could beat this.
How much RAM on the cartridge did they spend just for that voice?
There's a couple of like voice lines in this one.
Yeah. Some of these games they would like, I mean, I know there's what do you call it? You know, obviously compressed to hell and all that, but they had to get really smart putting voices in these games. Like, took up a shit ton of memory, and like depending on how high quality it was, you know, it just, or like a song that was high quality, they would have to like repeat little beats and stuff when they could.
What's auto blocking and how do I engage it? Okay, maybe it is just like there no matter what. All right.
I guess that's weird. I don't know. The Genesis controller was weird.
Yeah, the
You
Genesis
still had to hit the
controllers-
select button to select things sometimes.
There's no select button. What are you talking about?
The Genesis controller had.
No, it
you
has
know what?
start, three
No, it
buttons, and
doesn't.
the D-pad. It was a
You're right.
super
There was
weird
no select
controller.
button.
Sparks, good job.
I
You
actually
made
really
it to
like-
a boss.
I actually kind of liked that controller. It was.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't
bigger
bad
than
at all.
than the SNES controller. The D-pad was like huge.
Yep.
That was nice.
Dude, the D-pad was like made for like arcade style games, which is what I loved about
was.
Sega. Like they
Yeah.
were sticking hard to their arcade roots when they made the Genesis.
Yeah, and they did.
Yeah,
They.
but no,
I mean,
it's
I don't know about
true.
the Saturn. The hardware on the Saturn's fucking weird, but
Yeah.
the Dreamcast was very much arcade. Like, they stuck with the Naomi 2 board, which is the same like motherboard they were using for, you know, their arcade games at the time. And so it was just like if you had an arcade port, you know, that went to the Genesis, it would played like just the same. This fucking game was so cool, but hard as shit. Ah. Okay, this is... It shouldn't, but this is reminding me of a game I need to check out. Jim was telling me about a friend or someone he knows that makes games and actually got something on Game Pass, which is like, oh shit,
Oh,
you know,
really?
that's probably, you know, gonna make him a lot more successful than he was before. But he did whatever that game is where you're like browsing the internet in the 90s, Hyperspace Outlaw, I think. And so there was this other game, I think it's called, fuck, I don't remember, the something master, but it's just, it's basically like a Limp Bizkit album, the game.
What?
You know?
That's
I feel
awesome.
like it's so, there's like no swearing at all, but the main character is like, you're a turd burger.
You're a turd
I'm
burger.
gonna, what a bunghole.
Roadkill,
You know,
buddy.
stuff
Hold
like
on, I'll
that.
give you that.
It's like some really cringy Duke Nukem.
Man, am I happy to see you. I love that he has a rat named Roadkill that'll
Bro,
do stuff for him.
it's like
What's going
so
on?
radical.
Wow, intense. You got here.
So, wow.
What did I just do? Why did that hurt me so
Why
much?
did that hurt you?
That hurt me a lot. Oh my god. Oh god! Oh!
Wow.
This game is hard.
A little unfair.
You can't even hit him. Oh god. Creep? Oh, thank god.
Nice, alright.
That may as well have been the final boss. Ah, hello, Striggle. Die, intruder. Is that how you treat your creator? You are not of our breed. I love how much swearing there is in this game, but it's all censored. Over here. Over here.
So interesting that for so long I just thought that the Super Nintendo was just more powerful than the Genesis in every way.
Yeah.
But it was just
Then
like
this game came
and,
out.
No, graphically you could say by the numbers it was, but you know, you got stuff that just because of the unique hardware that you couldn't do on other stuff, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like just some of the effects, but the soundboard of the Genesis especially, I think is just really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it has
I love
such
how a lot of
unique
games sound.
Yeah. If I remember right.
Did you ever so I don't know, did you ever have a Genesis?
Oh yeah, I'm at my mom's house.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
I had different systems at my mom's and my dad's.
Yeah.
At my dad's house I had the Nintendo consoles. At my mom's I had the Genesis first, and then the PlayStation after that.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always a fun time. You had the PlayStation well before I did, so it was.
Which is kind of funny because I was only at my mom's for like one day a week, but it was always Friday, so I would just do a lot more gaming.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, you didn't have too much trouble like beating a lot of old RPGs there.
Oh yeah, I would just like play them for 10 hours straight on my weekends.
Fucking love that.
Dude, I made it.
I try to do that.
What the fuck was
some
that?
All Might shit.
Okay, I beat the first level without dying. That's something.
The transitions are really cool. It's it's. I have no idea how long this game is because obviously I've never beaten
10
it
levels.
or even gotten. I think you're already farther than I have ever been.
Oh god, they don't restore your health between levels. Oh, there we go.
Also, who's your lady in the chair? I don't even remember.
Something Cyan. I remember her name being. Off you go. Come on, Scabbers.
Ugh.
Nice job. Oh!
Does he do anything? Your little rat friend? Why does everything want to sting you?
That is this game's way. Jesus! You're right, this game has a thing with stinging.
Yeah. I do have to see, because we were talking about Mischief Makers, you know, as being a potential game to do this summer, which would be so fucking awesome.
I don't think we'd make it all the way through, but it would be fun.
Have you tried anything like 64-bit era or beyond on the Steam Deck?
No. Just PS1.
Okay, me either. Yeah, PS1, and PS1 works really well.
Really well.
I don't think I've ever played a N64 emulator.
Oh, good. The Rat did do that
think
for me. Cool.
They have some stuff on like that came with Emu Deck that I just have to try out. But yeah, I think that's gonna be how I have to do it because all the N64 stuff is at my parents' house.
Uh-huh. Oh, fuck. No!
Ooh.
Oh, I hate these things.
Nice.
Sorry, yeah, so you were saying your N64 stuff is at your parents'.
Yeah, so definitely gonna have to
and then
that.
You don't have a whatchamacallit? The thing that I have to play N64 games on your computer.
I do not. How much? That's only like what, $40 or something?
It depends on what one you get. I think the one that I got like actually preserves the native resolution, and so it was like $100, but still not terrible. And it's more than just playing it on your computer too. Like you can essentially play it on any TV with 0 input latency and the original resolution. So it's worth doing.
Yeah. I was when I was over at Jim's place the other day, he showed me some more stuff with RetroArch, because I think he's been using RetroArch for years and years, and I just started. But he was like, "Oh, you don't have any shaders. We got to get the CRT shader as we're playing Super Metroid."
Oh, interesting.
And so you just you can, once you're connected online, it's just one of the options you can download, and a lot of community stuff. So it seemed like there were 50 shaders just for CRT, and people were making it with, it has the bulging effect like a lot of those old TVs did, where it's almost like fish lens, but just slightly. And then just different just CRT overlays. So that was actually kind of cool. So,
yeah.
I usually don't put those overlays on, but I probably would for something something like Final Fantasy that has portrait art that looks awful without the scan lines.
Which is funny because they include that in the Pixel remaster, but it's not very good.
What the hell? I don't think it's an easy thing to try to recreate, but every TV did it a little different.
Yeah, some retro re-releases make it look okay, and others do not. Unfortunately for the Pixel remasters, just didn't look very good. It was super distracting.
Yeah, they were definitely out. They knew the scan lines were going to be there, and so they used it as to do more of the arts. Okay, this is going to look like a shadow here or something. Just how everything kind of melded together.
Yeah,
stuff just looks really. Most of it just holds up fine, but
right, and
some
the
things
Pixel
look
remasters,
really barren.
Right, and the Pixel remasters, which were built not for TVs with scan lines, but for 1080p plus displays, the presence of scan lines doesn't interact. Oh God, I forgot about you.
Shit.
Okay, no, I gotta get past him. If I can get past him, we're gonna be okay. Nope, I couldn't get past him. Game over, man. The end. You suck.
Wait, who's drawing you now?
Bad guy.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Wow, I forgot they only give you 1 life. I think you can retry, but I think they start you at the beginning of the stage.
Jeez, man. Oh, that's interesting. Your score builds to something.
Do they make you start over from the beginning?
Kind of seems like
really?
it. Wow, are you serious?
This is super unforgiving then. Shit.
It's a hard game.
Oh my god.
It's really hard.
1 life? Damn.
One life, and how often do you get power-ups?
Not at least health recovery, not very often at all.
Not too often.
Damn, that sucked. I remember the strategy to beat that boss, but I couldn't get past him. You basically have to get past him and then push a barrel of flame under him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can punch him to death, but as you just saw there, it was not easy to do.
We got to figure out if we're doing the summer hangout, because I'm definitely free a few of the weekends in July. I'm just gonna leave one for celebrating my birthday at some point. But yeah, I wonder if I'll do something on the group chat and see if we can nail down a weekend or something.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah, if you're up for it, for hosting.
Oh yeah, I do like to host you guys. Wow, intense. What have we got here? Wait, that's the thing that really hurts me for some reason. Nope.
What's that? Oh, the paper airplane.
Stop it! Okay, I'm gonna let the rat open that for me.
All right. Oh, come on, dude.
Okay.
Nice job. No, it wasn't.
There we go. Tried really hard.
Oh God, still that happening.
What is happening here? Fuck it.
It's a puzzle, man.
Brute force.
Well,
That's
hey.
the way I like it.
Wow. Okay.
Gets the job done. Whoa! Scared the heck out of me. Come on.
Yeah, this is a trip. I don't know why this feels so much more nostalgic. I think it's because it's a game I didn't play as much.
But when you did, I mean, it stuck with me. Like,
I still suck. But...
I've never gotten like further than the third stage, I think, of this one. But
I think
it stuck with me. It's good.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
It's definitely good, and technically, you can see like it holds up.
Yeah.
You know, as far as the graphics and everything, it definitely.
Oh yeah, it's one of those
looks
16-bit games that you look at and it's like, this could be released today, and people would have fun with it.
That's kind of always my measure.
I'd maybe give it a lives system of some kind, or at least a way to continue. But...
Could this be released as an indie? And it's just like, yeah, it probably could. I think they probably would do something about the lives. Because at this point, it's just like, we don't have to make stuff like it's going to eat our quarters, you know? I like the system of I'm going to die frequently, but not get sent back so much.
Yeah. Sparks asked if we're going to stream when we meet up in person. We've tried to before, and we probably could. It would actually just be kind of more difficult because I'd have to find a way to position the mic so that all four of us could be heard.
Nice. Unless it's like, and I could bring my mic, but if it's like multiple mics, that's
I don't know how to connect multiple
very
mics
hard
to one
set up.
PC.
Yeah, it's.
I think
I'm
Windows
sure it
fights
involves
you
getting
on that.
another program.
Yep.
Yeah, it involves something that has to trick Windows or something. I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, but
Jeez.
so like you get
voices in this.
Yeah, you get one life, and they don't restore your health in between stages.
Yeah, that's nuts. I wonder if it's a superhero beater, if that's like a life or what
that's
is.
just like
some
how
kind
close
of
you are to the end.
Okay, so that's.
So I'm
I thought it had to do
15%
with your
done with the
score.
game.
Gotcha. So this is how they made games long.
Yeah,
because you'd have to keep going back and doing it.
Exactly. It's like 5 stages, but you have to do it over and over again until you.
And I guess that was a sign of the times where, because how many people you think made this game? Like 20 at the most or something? Like.
Well, not only that though, but they were working with severe
that.
hardware limitations, which meant that you couldn't have 50 levels or like a really complex like overworld system or something like that.
Yeah, if you did have a lot of levels, you had to reuse a lot of assets, which back in the limited, when cartridges were more limited, they had to get really creative with stuff sometimes. It's always interesting to hear developers from back then,
they had to be so creative.
How different it was.
Yeah. To get around the, bits and bytes of their systems. Like they did things that ended up being artistic statements, but were really just creative ways to deal with problems with tech.
Yeah, it's like, this is how this came about, but sometimes it served the narrative, or just helped you imagine something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many times have
I was
said,
talking about the slow-mo, all that was just the frame rate not being able to keep up, but I thought it was that I was being so badass that that I had entered slow-mo.
And you know what? I do remember one game that would go into slow-mo, because a lot of them were able to hold up pretty well, but F-Zero never did that, I don't think. But Hyperzone would go into slow-mo sometimes when there was, because it was nothing but mode 7. It was an older. It wasn't near the end of the SNES's life. It was definitely an early '90s game. But
speaking of which, this is the most really 90s good. Game ever made. Yeah, yes, it does.
It really is. Hyperzone looks really good, and so it had, I don't know what you call it, if it's parallax scrolling or just mode 7 shenanigans, but a lot was going on the screen and it would slow down, and it helped me play the game better, obviously, because I could avoid. You could kind of just go in a circle and shoot, and you'd be fine for 90% of the game.
Yeah.
But I always thought, man, I'm so good. And I've actually played that game on modern hardware, and it doesn't slow down anymore. And all of a sudden, I'm a lot worse at it.
I got this for the first time with no problem.
Yeah, that's...
Oh my god! There. No!
No, God. Yeah, that Genesis controller.
There it is. We got it. We got it.
Eventually.
One of these days.
You just need these crawlers.
Yeah, no, this is absolutely the most 90s thing I've ever played.
You got green goo. You got a language. It's for sure.
You got radical batitude.
Mm-hmm.
If I only have one thing as my legacy, I want it to be the phrase radical batitude.
Radical batitude. Okay, there's your epitaph.
Radical ratitude. Fortunately, a lot of these enemies, all you have to do is just keep on beating the shit out of them, and eventually they give.
Yeah. It was fun when you'd find, like, I feel like it happens less so these days, but you would find ways to cheese a lot of enemies because AI just wasn't very good.
Right.
You know? So it was either you would find ways to, and sometimes it almost felt necessary to cheese enemies because since the AI wasn't good, they had to fucking cheat.
Right.
Just be terrible.
Oh, shit. God damn.
Damn. This guy's got your number.
He's not my friend. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Here we go. Satellite radio. You won, Max.
I do like that this game. It's not much of a platformer. It's definitely beat 'em up.
Yeah.
But it's the only beat 'em up I can think of that has like pseudo puzzles, and most of them aren't like. You know, the last one you did was not a puzzle. It was just an exercise in frustration.
Yeah.
But something like that, where you don't have to do it, but it just makes the boss, a lot easier. I don't know. I feel like these days, usually it was just like, oh, nice. It's like, do you have the crowbar or don't have the crowbar for this boss? And that was about it. Like,
oh, God, I remember this guy. He's like a common enemy, and I cannot beat him.
Oh, no.
I can't beat this guy. Oh my god, just...
Wow.
It's basically like who gets worn down first.
Damn, okay.
We'll wait. There's a part 2.
Oh, come on. Oh no, he's going for the sweep now.
Oh, chew on this. What happened to auto blocking? I thought we were gonna auto block.
Yeah. You can't block while you're attacking. You have to just stand there.
Is it that I have to stop moving or something like that? Look at those foreground skulls. Very cool. Yeah. Sure is, Sparks.
I think likely, and yeah.
It'll break one of these days.
You're wearing it down.
There it is. Oh, thank God. I'm glad I did that.
Nice.
Whoop. Worth it. Oh.
Deal with it.
Oh my God. I beat the game so hard that it glitched. Oh, I have to cover the hole. That's right. There we go.
Nice.
Oh.
Very satisfying sound effects.
Yes, they are. All right, the next time I die is going to be the end of this episode, so...
Chris Redfield that rock.
Right. Boulder punch. Oh.
Now. Oh.
So touching that hurts you. That's cool.
Also, those boxes with the exclamation mark, are they like
blow up.
bombs or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
What the hell?
god. Well, we won't have to wait too
Ducking
long for me
didn't
to
work.
die. Yeah. It's supposed to happen here.
Is there
You have to hit it and blow up the bottom panel.
I don't like this.
I don't like this. Oh no!
God.
Is this the end of the story?
guess
You
so.
bet it is.
But that's what you had to do.
Yeah. Well, I think we had to let
So,
him blow
did
it
you
up.
you had to
wasn't
push
paying
it and
close
then
enough
run
attention.
away. But how do you know how much heat it can take? I would think one fireball is all it needs.
Yeah. Well, in any case, Max, this has been Chiki Chiki boys, and hey, they let me restart here. That's cool. All right.
You know what? So there's checkpoints.
Yeah,
because you
there's
got your health back too.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like every 2 stages or something like that.
Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll
right.
practice this game a lot more, and we'll come back to it one of these days.
Hey, that'd be cool. I've never seen the end of it. You know,
Neither
it's
have I.
not,
I don't
not
know if
one
there
I've
is an
ever
end.
like YouTubed. It
All
gets
right,
level
cool.
256. It just runs out of memory.
Right. Yeah.
There's
Well,
no
actually,
more just
one
blank
thing
pages.
I can do. Oh, that's kind of cool. He tells you how long you've been playing.
Oh.
I can save using the.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That's true.
All right, cool. We'll come back to this.
Gotta forget about that.
All right, Max.
That's
Well,
sweet.
Any closing thoughts for the night? 16-bit summer.
No, just that, you know, I think the little mini
Night
consoles
Sparks.
are like a really cool way to see you later, Sparks.
Yeah.
Really cool way to do emulation.
Mhm. I love it
because just the,
it feels
the
so
controllers
authentic.
that they came with, yeah. And it you know, it's nice to have that little thing. It's like something you can put on your bookshelf. But
Yes.
I don't really play my SNES Mini anymore. But
Oh, I do.
I fucking love it. I
Yeah.
love how it looks.
And honestly, like, compared to like some emulators too, like I think they, at least the good ones, like the NES and the Genesis, they try to go a little bit above and beyond. Like there's no lag or input latency, and you can tell like care was taken to make sure that it really did look and feel exactly like the original console. Whereas sometimes with emulators, you're right, like what Jim was showing, you can put on like filters and stuff to make it feel a little better, but it never gets quite all the way. But with this, I've been really impressed with both the Genesis and the 2 Nintendo offerings.
Yeah, they were both really good. And I remember the Super Nintendo one, like the menu felt like this feels like it belongs in a Genesis game, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I know you've modded it a little bit, but like the Super Nintendo one just gave you like Super Scope 6 vibes. You know, it's just like, yeah, this is definitely like, you know, a Super Nintendo-ass game. So
Yep.
but yeah, these things are really cool, and I'd be interested to see the next time just to see like what exactly you have on here. It looks like a lot of good stuff.
Well, you know, one of these days I fully intend to play through a Phantasy Star game, because apparently,
I was
like,
literally about to say that.
yeah, because apparently they're like
Alien
really
Soldier.
beloved RPGs for the generation that grew up with them. I just wasn't.
Yeah, and
that.
I don't think I've ever played a single second of any Phantasy Star game. Like,
I played a
this
little
just
bit of
never
Phantasy
happened.
Star 4 on here, but yeah.
Onto Genesis? Okay. Did
Crusader-
it come with the OG Genesis Mini?
Yes, I believe the Genesis Mini
Okay.
did come with at least one of the Phantasy Star games. Crusader of Centy is a really interesting one. We won't play it, but I just want to show it to you. It is a Zelda clone from Sega, but it is
nice.
a supremely well-made Zelda clone. Like, to the point where this game
that's
has
cool.
this game has kind of like a cult following. Like, if it had come out before Link to the Past, like nobody would have given it a second thought as
Nice.
being like a Zelda clone.
Okay.
See what I'm talking about?
I would love. Yeah, I'd
It's
love
also
to
got
check
some
it out
illusion
then.
of Gaia vibes.
A little bit. I was just thinking of them with the characters.
Yeah.
But
14 years old. Yeah, present for you. Here's a knife.
You're a man now.
Yeah, there you go. This is your sword your father
Shield.
used.
Not a monster.
And
I
a
just
sword.
love this lit nice.
Jesus. I'm
I'm always down for games like this. I keep think there's a game on Switch, and I think like maybe the Wii U before, but it was the not Gianna Sisters, but Apple Blossom something or other. Apparently, it's a pretty good Zelda clone. So, and I gotta play Tunic still, which I think Nick played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
think
so
so.
he liked that. I've
Yeah.
heard it has a pretty cool mechanic, you know, when it comes to like having instructions to play the game when you find these secrets and they look like they're just like excerpts from an old like manual that came in the box.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Tunic is definitely on my short list, but yeah, I'm always down for cool Link to the Past type, Zelda top-down games.
Yeah.
Newtopia on the PC engine, and Newtopia 2, which I think was on the CD version, was pretty cool. It was like a more advanced Zelda 1.
Okay.
But it didn't hold a candle to Link to the Past, like in any sense. So I've never beaten Newtopia.
And honestly, looking at this again, yeah, it's definitely a Zelda clone, but I really do, I really am picking up a lot of Illusion of Gaia from this.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, it's
so
good.
Have you ever played much of this?
No, not really. It's one of those games that I didn't even learn existed until 20 years after it was a thing. And apparently, like, if you want to find a Genesis cartridge of it right now, you better be prepared to pay like $300 or something like that.
I can imagine, because looking at the box art for it, which is usually what the sticker on the cartridge was, I feel like I see a lot of things. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one. Like, I forgot the name, but now that I see it, I've never seen this before anywhere. And
yeah, I mean, like I said,
never heard of it until a few minutes ago.
Yep, until a few minutes ago. All right, well, I promised we weren't actually going to play much of this, but I just wanted to show it to you because, honestly,
cool.
if you get a Genesis Mini, which still aren't hard to find, interestingly enough.
I do.
Oh, you do have one?
I have one.
Okay, if you mod it, put this on it. It's worth.
Okay, yeah,
it's worth playing in its original context because it just feels right with the Sega Genesis controller.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Alrighty, dude. Well, anyways, this has been Chiki Chiki Comic Zone and about 5 seconds of Crusader of Centy.
There we go.
All right,
Cheeky Comic Crusader.
There's the grass
there
you
you
can
go.
cut. Yep, exactly. Cheeky Comic Crusader.
Sweet. There's your title. That's your fucking title.
That's exactly right. Miscellaneous 16-bit adventures.
You bastard.
All right, man. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you next time.
Later, buddy.